Joyce here with the Traveling Gamblers, and I am here with Jon. Hello, Jon.
Hello, Joyce.
And today is day 22 of 26 days living on the edge. Cruise ship, that is. Where we left off yesterday, we were in Florence, La Spezia, Italy. And we say that because that's how it's listed as the port. Florence is about an hour and a half inland from La Spezia. We spent overnight in La Spezia, and it was amazing when we woke up yesterday morning. It was just so beautiful and peaceful and glorious. We had thought about possibly getting off the ship. We were only in port until 2:30. And since we had done so much the day before, we were truly exhausted. This trip has been phenomenal, beyond words in some cases, but exhausting. So we decided to take the day yesterday and stay on board, since it was really just a half day in port and we were there since the day before. So we woke up around 8 o'clock and we went to Lumine for breakfast, and we had a lovely breakfast at Lumine, as we always do. And immediately from breakfast,
Then we went to Cafe Al Baccio, surprise, surprise.
yes, we did.
And we socialized again.
We did. We spent some time and we were able to sit at our favorite table.
Yes. We love meeting people down there, and it's just,
The best part.
it's the best part of what we do.
It is.
Yes.
It definitely is. And we sat and we chatted with Kristen and Marlon and Christina and Nelson and some other people that stopped by to say hi. And it was just nice to just sit around and relax. There weren't many people on the ship,
That's true.
but it was definitely a little busier than your typical port day, I think, because all of us were off the ship the day before. And we came back to our cabin and we did some editing. Every day is a work day when you have a YouTube channel, whether you are on land or at sea. And so we went back to our cabin and we did some additional editing. We got some work done. Of course, in the morning before we even started anything, we recorded the daily video. And after we got some work done, I had a little bit of an interesting task to do. My new friend Christina brought hair dye with her, and she was going to attempt to do her color herself, or Nelson was going to help her. And something that you guys probably don't know about me, I don't think I've ever mentioned it before, I was a cosmetologist in my earlier part of my life for about 20 years. So I'd mentioned this to Christina at some point, and we were talking, and I told her that I would be happy to put her color on for her. But just prior to going to their cabin, I received a phone call from home. Our daughter-in-law, Gabby, who we love dearly, called to say that the dryer was broken. Our clothes dryer of 5.5 years won't turn on. So we spent some time going through some troubleshooting.
And of course, I referred to YouTube to see how to do that.
Yes.
For everything.
Everything.
Yes.
Everything. And we did some troubleshooting and we called the company, and long story short, we're going to just need to get a new dryer because it's probably going to cost us half of what it would cost us to get a new dryer to get it fixed.
And interesting, we went to sign on to Home Depot to look at some dryers because that's where we originally got the dryer from. And we can't connect to Home Depot for some reason through the internet.
Yes,
Yeah.
it says access denied.
Yes.
We tried Home Depot, we tried Lowe's, and I believe it's because they are U.S. companies and because we're in Europe. We've tried every which way we can, and we can't get on there. So our daughter-in-law is going to pick out some dryers for us to take a look at online, and they're going to order something for us. And then I went over to Christina and Nelson's cabin, and I colored Christina's hair, and that was interesting and fun and different. And then after we did that, we all got ready and went to dinner, and we decided to eat at the rooftop grill again. And the 4 of us had dinner there.
And it was cold.
It was cold.
Windy.
It was very windy. was very windy, but it was lovely. I know.
And they brought us some plaid blankets to warm up.
So upstairs on the pool deck, they have these green and blue plaid blankets, and I've spoke about them before. I always request our cabin steward to bring two to our cabin. They're a nice lap size blanket, and I like to use that if I want to lay down on the bed or sit on the couch, and I like to have a little lap blanket. It's nice, and it's better than getting under the covers. And so they brought us those, all of us except for Nelson. Nelson toughed it out, and he said he wasn't cold. We all had a blanket around us during dinner, and it was very nice. The
Yes.
food was very good as usual. Didn't disappoint in any way, shape, or form, and we had a wonderful meal. And after we ate dinner was a little bit on the later side, because by the time I finished with Christina's hair, it was probably 5:30, and I still needed to shower and get ready for dinner.
We have a video coming up from last cruise from that restaurant any day now, correct?
Yes.
Yes, yes.
We recorded our dinner one of the nights on the first leg of this trip, of dinner at the Rooftop Garden Grill, and that has been edited and it is up, and it's scheduled to go live public any day now. So you'll be able to see that if you'd like to. You can go take a look at that after this. And after dinner, Jon and I came back to our cabin to collect some materials. Jon got his laptop, and I grabbed the bag of ducks and tags. We still needed to put out our ducks for this cruise. So Christina and Nelson helped us tag the ducks, and we sat and listened to some music at Cafe El Baccio, and I think we all had tea. No, we had that
We had
Aspen hot chocolate.
Yes, we did.
That was really good.
Yes.
It's they have a drink. It's called an Aspen, and it's coffee with a couple different Kahlua and Bailey's and a couple different things in it. I think there's Frangelico in it, and we get it with hot chocolate instead. So if you ask for an Aspen hot chocolate, and it's delicious. It's very good. We had that, and Christina had tea.
Right.
And we sat down there for an hour or so, and we tagged some ducks, and then Jon and I were tired. It was about 11 o'clock at that point, and we came up and we went to bed, and here we are. And today we are in Sardinia, Italy, and we will tell you about today tomorrow. And before we go, we want to give a quick shout out to our next door neighbors, Gloria and Brad. We met them one day when we were out on our balcony, and Gloria said, "I know who you are." Her husband Brad's sister Colleen and Colleen's husband Stephen watch our YouTube channel all the time, and they in turn have watched us a few times, and so she recognized us. Stephen and Colleen kept telling them that we were on the ship and they were looking for us, and here we were right in the cabin next door. So we want to give a shout out to Brad and Gloria, and to Colleen and Stephen. Thank you guys so much for watching our channel. We appreciate your support. And on that note, thank you all so much for watching. We do appreciate all of you and your support. And as always, we hope you have a wonderful day.